Welcome to this week's Short Clip Friday podcast. On Fridays, I will be posting clips from previous episodes, and the point here is just to bring you some of the highest yield topics from each podcast in order to kind of reinforce those topics. This clip covers Maslow's hierarchy of needs and comes from my upcoming audio course. Enjoy. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Maslow's hierarchy of needs was developed by, surprise, surprise, a guy named Abraham Maslow. He said that we're motivated to act based upon a hierarchy of needs. Now, this hierarchy of needs is typically displayed as a pyramid, where the base of the pyramid houses our most important needs that must be satisfied first, and the top of the pyramid houses our least important needs that are satisfied last or not at all. And this is where the hierarchy part of Maslow's hierarchy of needs comes from. Because according to Maslow, an individual doesn't consider the needs at each stage of the pyramid until they've met the underlying needs. You'll see how this works as I talk about each of the 5 levels of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Okay, so with that said, there are 5 different levels of needs. At this point, imagine cutting a pyramid into 5 horizontal slices. From the bottom to the top, these levels are first physiological needs, then safety needs, then social needs, then self-esteem needs, and at the very tippy top of the pyramid is self-actualization. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each of these 5 levels and talk a little bit more about each of them. I'll start with the very bottom of the hierarchy of needs pyramid with physiological needs. So physiological needs are basic needs that must be met for survival. This includes things like getting food, getting water, and getting sleep. Without these things, the food, the water, and the sleep, our life is threatened. Now, once these needs are met, we've had some sleep, a nice meal, and some water, we can start thinking about the next category of needs, or the next step on this hierarchy pyramid, which is our safety needs. At the safety needs level, we act to make sure that our safety needs are met. This includes making sure that we have adequate shelter, we're safe from any perceived threats like a grizzly bear, and we're financially secure. So essentially, Maslow says that once we have a roof over our heads, a lock on our door, and money in our pocket, we're able to move on to the next level of this hierarchy pyramid. The next level on this pyramid is called the social needs level. At this point, we act in order to fulfill our need for intimate relationships and connect with others. Maslow argued that humans need to love and be loved. So after they meet their physiological needs and their safety needs, they seek out opportunities to interact with others and connect with people at a human level. Now, after this need for human connection and social interaction is fulfilled, we move on to the next level in the hierarchy pyramid, which focuses on the need for self-esteem. Now, the need for self-esteem may not quite seem like a need in the same way that physiological needs, safety needs, and social needs are needs, but according to Maslow, it is. Now, according to this theory, the need for self-esteem encompasses 2 different things. First, esteem for oneself, that is self-image, and 2, the desire for reputation or respect from others. This has to do more with prestige and status. So once these self-esteem needs are met, and a person is feeling confident and respected, and they feel they have the prestige and status that they desire, they can focus on the next and final level of the hierarchy pyramid, self-actualization. In this final stage, a person works toward fulfilling their potential and seeks out personal growth and peak experiences. In other words, they engage in activities that allow them to grow into the person that they really truly want to be. Maybe this is going back to school to pursue an extra degree, or maybe reading that book that you've always wanted to read but just haven't had time to do. Whatever it may be, at this level, a person works towards becoming their ideal self or fulfilling their potential. So overall, Maslow's hierarchy of needs is a motivational theory that says that people are motivated to act in order to meet their current needs. Further, it says that these needs fall into a hierarchy. Once we meet our physiological needs, we work on our safety needs. Once we meet those, we then work on our social needs. Once we meet our social needs, we work on our self-esteem needs. And finally, if we get past our self-esteem needs, we are free to work on our self-actualization needs. And just to be very clear here, Maslow said that motivation stems from the needs at each stage. So, for example, if my physiological needs are not met, maybe say I'm hungry, then I would be motivated to act in order to fulfill that need. I would go eat. However, let's say that my physiological needs are met and I'm inside, laying in my bed, so my safety needs are also met, but I'm feeling kind of lonely and not connected with others. So my social needs are not met. And so what do? Well, I log on to, I don't know, Instagram and begin scrolling through and looking at pictures of people and finding some connection in that way. And that helps me meet my need for love and belonging and togetherness. So Maslow would say that my late night Instagram scrolling habit is motivated by the fact that I need to meet my social needs. MCAT Audio by Med School Coach.